Howdy, Art 2D students. How was your paint pouring? Did you have fun? I hope so. So your next project is going to be posters, which is a really good time, but they're big, which will prepare you for your mural project later on, because those are also very big. But you're going to be making a poster. Your poster can be for anything you want as long as it's school appropriate. It can be a show, a movie, a band, you know, what is usually on a poster, like musical artist, if you don't listen to bands, I don't know. But so your first task is to kind of figure out what you want to do for your poster. I had students last year who did bands, I had TV shows, tons of cool stuff. My example is of a TV show that I was and currently still am obsessed with last year. It's called Yellowstone. Don't watch it until you're of age. It's kind of inappropriate, but it's really good. Super huge fan. It's like a modern day cowboy thing. I like cowboys, leave me alone. But that's gonna be what you're doing. You're gonna make a poster. Now, I'm gonna show you some examples first and then kind of go into how you can go about doing this. So, you're literally gonna get a poster board. It's huge, very large, very big. Now, you don't have to make it this big if you don't want to. A lot of my students did, and it does make them stand out a lot more when they're bigger. But I had a student last year who did half the size, and hers turned out also very good. She did Pretty Little Liars and did each character. She did a poster for the show, which turned out absolutely beautiful. Love it. Super cute. And another student do Jane the Virgin, the show, and she did different images from the show, and she did a charcoal resist to put them on here, which I will show you how to do. It's not that hard. And then I'll show you mine. This one is mine. So as you can see, I used a lot of different materials for this. So the background and the yellow words are all painted. All the characters are drawn, and then I have some Sharpie on top of my paint. And then I used I don't know if you can tell, but I used some black pen for the really dark areas of each character. So that's going to be what this project is all about. Basically, you are going to be using a bunch of different techniques to make your poster. And a bunch of different materials, basically. So I want to first show you how to do the charcoal transfer technique that I used for all of my characters on my poster. Let me find... So, this is my paper, and I want to transfer, I don't know, this smiley face. Little crooked smile, smiley face. I want to transfer that onto my poster. Here's what I'm going to do. You're going to get charcoal. And if you haven't used charcoal before, which you probably have, it gets your fingers a little dirty. It's okay. Everything will be fine. It's not a big deal. It erases. It washes off. Don't freak out. And you are going to, on the opposite side that you drew on your paper, so you're going to flip that over, you're going to color the whole opposite side with your charcoal. You're going to put that on your poster, wherever you want it to go. And And then you're just going to go over all of your lines that you made, which I am being very sloppy because I can't see, but it's okay. And you want to use a pretty sharp pencil. My pencil's pretty dull, so I'm being a bad teacher right now, but it's okay. And then it will transfer that image onto your paper. So there's that technique. Super easy, super straightforward, not that hard. That's one technique you can use. If you have a technique that you're already good at, like if you are really into colored pencils, like I know that is what this student decided to do. So she used colored pencils and she just used graphite pencil on the faces and like the legs and stuff like that. She used colored pencil. I want you to incorporate typography as well. So every single poster that they made had some sort of wording on it, which usually if it's like a TV show or a band or something, they'll have something online that you can kind of look at. That's one thing that I don't want you guys to transfer, because I want you to be able to look at something also and draw it from just looking at it. If you want a picture printed out, just ask Mrs. Holdren, she'll print it out for you. You can also just use an image on your phone. That's completely fine. I used, so for mine, I just looked at the picture on my phone and then tossed it on there. Now keep in mind, this is not going to be a quick project. It's going to take a minute because it's a large scale project. It's big. And the bigger the project, the longer it takes, just because there's more space that you need to fill with artwork. That's just how it's going to be. But like I said at the beginning, this is going to prepare you to design something to put either in the classroom or in the school somewhere with permission, which takes forever. Murals take a long time. So this will kind of prepare you to persevere through a project, okay? If you do, if you want to do smaller, like multiple smaller scale posters, I would be okay with that. As long as it's taking you the same amount of time as it's taking the students that are making their large scale ones. I don't want you sitting around doing nothing. It's just not fair to the other kids that are working their butts off making this big giant thing. So if you do want to make like, if you want to do a mini poster for each member of a band or each cast member of a show or something, that's cool, and that's completely fine. Just make sure that you aren't taking the easy way out, okay? I know how y'all are. I know what you're thinking, like, I'm going to get done and I'm not going to do anything. No, you're not doing it. Also, if you do decide to do multiple small-scale projects, email me your ideas. Honestly, email me if you're not doing that, because I want to know what you guys are doing. I'm going to miss you, and I want to know what's going on. Please, talk to me. I'm going to be so lonely with my new child. But yeah. So, posters. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a hard time. Art 2 is a lot harder than Art 1, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry, but that's life. Good luck. Send me updates, and have fun. Bye, guys.